Welcome. My name is Tim Flack, and I'm the CTO at Kast. I'm going to show you how to use an app called Obs Studio and its virtual camera plugin to bring camera switching, screen sharing, image overlays, and other features into Kast. The first step is to download Obs Studio, which is a free and open source app for Windows and Mac that is most widely used for streaming directly to services like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to download Mac OS 10.13. That'll begin downloading. I already have OBS Studio installed, so I'm not going to go through the setup process here. Now we're going to download the virtual camera plugin for OBS Studio, available for Windows and Mac. This will create a virtual camera on your computer that OBS will output to instead of going directly to a streaming service. The virtual camera will then be used as the input camera in Kast. And of course, we'll include links in the description for both the Windows and Mac versions of the virtual camera plugin. Now I already have the virtual camera installed, so I'm going to skip the installation step. Now let's go ahead and close our browser, and I'm going to show you what OBS Studio looks like. The OBS Studio UI consists of a main preview window, scenes, sources, and then some other items here that we're not exactly going to cover. Think of a scene as items that you're going to switch between, and sources are individual elements that you want to have in that scene. Now in my setup, I have 3 cameras. A Canon SLR that's hooked up via USB and the Canon webcam utility, my iMac webcam, and a camera built into my Apple Cinema display, which is my second monitor, and obviously a very poor webcam. The rest of my scenes are some combination of screen sharing and desktop sharing and still images. Creating a new scene is very easy. Just click the plus button, give your scene a name, and click OK. I'm not going to do that here because I'm actually using OBS Studio to record this session, and if I create a new scene that's blank, then your screen will go black, and we don't want that. Adding a new source to a scene is equally easy. Just go into the scenes, click your plus button, and we'll go ahead and just add something for fun into this scene. We're going to add the really terrible second display webcam. It shows up in my scene. I can drag it around, resize it, reposition it, and drop it. Now that we have our scenes and sources set up, we can configure hotkeys. Hotkeys allow you to switch between scenes and toggle sources within those scenes on and off, using your keyboard even when OBS Studio is not the focused app. To assign hotkeys, go to Settings, Hotkeys, find each of your scenes, and assign them to a key on your keyboard. In this scene, I want to show and hide a lower third source that I've included. Tap OK. And now you can use your keyboard to switch between all of your sources. This scene includes a lower third source, which I'm able to switch on and off using a hotkey. Now that we have OBS Studio set up, the last thing to do is open Kast, jump into a party, and start casting using the virtual camera plugin for OBS Studio. From Tools, select Start Virtual Camera. Now open either Kast, desktop, or web. Join a party. Select OBS Virtual Camera from the webcam dropdown. And share your camera. Now, using our hotkeys, we can switch between all of our different sources. And turn on and off different elements. share our screen, turn on and off picture-in-picture, and back to our main webcam. And that is how to set up OBS Studio and use it in Kast. Give it a try for yourself, and we'll see you in Kast soon.